Let me think. Let me think. Okay, we're gonna roll first. We want to see maybe he's one step weaker than dangerous or one step stronger than dangerous. Or just dangerous. So let's say there's a small chance he is formidable. Just a small chance, right? 10% chance. Does that seem fair? And then if he's not formidable, then we'll roll it again to see if he's troublesome. Is that a fair trade-off? Or should we do the troublesome roll first? Whichever one I roll first is more likely to happen, right? Because that's the first opportunity. I think this guy has proven that he kind of knows what he's doing. What you say? Just roll a straight D100? I'm trying to use the Oracle stuff. I mean, we could do a straight D100. 0 to 10. Now I'm going to do 0 to 10 formidable, 11 to 90 dangerous, and 91 to 100 troublesome. I want equal. Most likely is going to be dangerous, but I want to give that little 10% either way. I think we just do D100 in here. So 0 to 10, your chart, except those last numbers are 90 and 91. No, I chatted. How do I, hold on. Get back over there. I think we got to do roll D100. There we go. 61. Okay, he's dangerous. So much to do about nothing. It went right in the middle. All right. Let's get this party started and let's enter the fray. Facing off against our foe. Roll plus heart. I think with Tiva's life on the line here and me trying to protect her, I'm going to give myself the bond roll on this roll and this roll alone. Everything else I can't keep relying on that. I haven't relied on it really anyway. But I think for this moment of determination by Rake, he is bound and determined to save his daughter's life. So we're going to give ourselves a bond roll on this roll, but this will be the last time we use a bond roll for this combat. Does that sound fair? I've been reluctant to use it, but I think this case warrants it because this is a move to. I think I've only used we used it once. I think I only used it once after so this will be only the third time. All right, we got a weak hit. Choose one. Bolster your position, take 2 momentum, or prepare to act. Take initiative. I think initiative's far too important in this position. Initiative's too important to have, but it would be nice to start building up that momentum for when we need it. No, I've got. You know what? I'm going to take the initiative because we are an archer, and we can make sure this first one we line up our shot and start taking. I mean, we could use wits and get the extra +1 and get 2 strong. You know what? Let's gamble that. We're going to do it. We're going to trust our instincts. So yeah, I'm taking initiative on Enter the Fray. And then we're going to go with wits, which trusting our instincts. And if we get a strong hit on this, we are going to get +2 momentum along on top of whatever. I think the one advantage we have is that he's also an archer, or he's also bow and arrow guy. So we're really not at any risk of, at the moment. I say that now I cursed ourselves. We're not at any risk of him trying to make this a iron battle. So here we go. I pull back the string on the bow and unleash the barrage. Oh, weak hit. Just by 1. Inflict your harm and lose initiative. Okay, so we're going to do 2 damage to the archer. We do strike. Archer is secure an advantage to aim. Is that what that? Oh! Secure an advantage. How do we... So... When you secure an advantage by taking a moment to aim... So that's an adventure thing, right? I can do that when I have initiative. To outwit or outmaneuver your foes, or to set up another move. Okay, we'll just say I struck. I have to remember that. I could have secured an advantage because I had initiative. And just out of curiosity, how would that have... So I can understand this, how would that have... Would have been a new danger. Okay. Yeah, but I don't get a +1. Oh, it would have been a strong hit. It's okay. I'm not going to retcon it. I did a strike. I didn't understand how that worked, but I get it now. I'm doing a strike. So we got a weak hit. I'm gonna be honest. I got to be honest with the system and what my intentions were. I just didn't understand that. That would have taken a moment to do something else. But you know what? You're right, though. I would have done that because that's my nature. I am an archer, and I did say that's what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm not retconning. I'm doing the right thing. I am gaining or looking at the gather information. I'm sorry, securing an advantage. Yep, that's right. You gain advantage, choose one, take control, make another move now. Okay, I see how this works. And add +1 or prepare to act, take +2 momentum. I automatically get this +1, so I'm going to take the +2 momentum. I could get +2 on that roll, but I'm going to take the +2 on momentum, and then I'm still going to get a +1 on this roll. Yep, so you're right. That's a strong hit, not a weak hit. And that's what I mean, that's what I said I was doing, right? So I did specifically say I'm doing this. I just didn't realize what we were rolling against. So now we strike with the +1 from securing an advantage. So I was able to leverage our knowledge of the woods of this area that we are very familiar with, that I've spent most of my life in. My knowledge as an archer, secured and planned a strike, and now I'm trying to execute it to the best of our ability. And we got a weak hit. So that was we still got the weak hit. I inflicted the harm, and we lose initiative. Pretty mundane. So I was able, we still got back to where we were. However, nope, I only get the +2 momentum on a strong hit. If I would have done lining up our shot, I would have got a +1 on momentum there. So, now we square off with our adversary, bow versus bow. How'd you know my name was Bo? Hey, we did get one victory on our legacy bar. So we're just going to do a straight up clash. I got a wound on him, so I think we're in good shape. Clash. If you exchange a volley at range, we're going via edge. And we both take aim at each other and let loose. Straight up. And damn it. Weak hit. Inflict your harm, but then pay the price. So I am going to get... Whoops, I didn't mean to roll that. I meant to do that. Mark. Of course I would have succeeded. But... So we got pay the price. So which is, we exchange volleys. He hits us. We hit him. That's the most obvious negative outcome, is that he's going to do his 2 damage, and we're going to have to endure harm. And this is kind of a make or break roll. If we do this, end the fight. When you make a move to take decisive action, score a strong hit. Can you turn the tide into a... No, we can't make a move, not progress. But I can still do a progress. You don't need... I don't see anywhere it says you don't need initiative, right, to end the fight. So let's endure harm. You are unconscious and out of action. Wait a minute. Did I do this right? When you face... No, we need to do a roll against endure harm. I'm sorry. You do need initiative to end the fight. I did the wrong roll here. I need to do a roll plus health. My bad. That was legit. Okay. Weak hit, you press on. I forgot about that first. I think it was a weak hit. It would have been a weak hit anyway if I went that route because it would have been 5. Yeah, it still would have been a weak hit anyway. Strong hit, weak hit. You press on. Okay. Still figuring it out. As long as we're not facing that, right? That bad roll. So I need initiative. You do need initiative to end the fight. I wish it would specify that in the... Make a move to take a decisive action. Is that... When your foe has initiative, they are in control and taking actions which force you to react. Okay, yeah. I see. Oh, this is a great little chart. I didn't realize it showed what you can do in the other side of things. So if I turn the tide, I can't do end the fight, but I have to do one of these other... I'd have to strike, hope to retain initiative, and then end the fight. I think I have to turn the tide, or we just hope for another... I mean, if I miss on that next roll, I must suffer a dire outcome. We could end today. We might be rolling up a new character here in a moment. He'll kill both of us. Oh my goodness. I think we have to turn the tide and strike. I think we have no choice but to secure initiative, and the best way to secure initiative is get the +1 on this roll. So we're going to be rolling edge. We're going to turn the tide. We are risking it all. Risking it for the bisking it. Add +1. Okay. Let's do it. We are turning the tide and striking. And we're dead. Pay... Are you freaking kidding me? Pay the price. We are going to be dead. We've got to face a dire outcome. The dire outcome could be... Somebody's dying here. It's probably... Make the most obvious negative outcome happen. The most obvious negative outcome... Envision 2 negative outcomes. Rate 1 is likely. Roll on the following table. This situation's really tough. I think we roll on the table. I mean, the dire outcome isn't us dying. The dire outcome is Tiva dying. Let's roll on the table. Let's leave it up to the Oracle. Pay the price. Why is that? Where is that? Oh, that's the endure harm. That's why. Pay the price. Roll. I'm kind of scared, man. This hasn't gone well. Look at these rolls, man. I gave myself every advantage that I could in that moment, and I couldn't even cancel anything. Ask the Oracle. I think we pay the price. The dire... We have to suffer a dire outcome. I think it said... Wait a minute. Let me look at something. You must suffer a dire outcome. Pay the price. Okay, we're rolling on the table. 57. It causes a delay or puts you at a disadvantage. It causes a delay or puts you at a disadvantage. What was the bad result? Yeah, I'm gonna have to miss. Your attack fails, you must pay the price. The enemy has initiative. So we didn't take any damage. The bowstring snaps. Just the adrenaline, the heat of the moment. I didn't lose the bow. I just pull it back too far, and the bowstring just snaps. And with it, my spirit snaps. I'll take a spirit hit on that too. I should take a 2 spirit hit and roll. That seems like a dire... No. I'm at a distinct disadvantage right now already. I'll take the 1 spirit hit. I gotta figure out a way to get in on him. I'm out in the open though. I'm out in towards that clearing. The other bow is here. I'm gonna have to make another. He's got advantage though. What can I do with disadvantage? Face danger. I'm gonna have to face danger again. I can't clash. I have to face danger. I have to go for the second bow. And again, it's going to be pure... There's no expertise insider. This is just raw. Get in there and get it. We have to sprint over to the second bow. Fortunately, I have to get my bow. That was Tiva's bow I was using. No wonder the bow string snapped. Alright, we got to do the same maneuver again. Come on! You fail, or your progress is undermined by a dramatic and costly turn of events. Pay the price. This is just... I got this guy like over up there! The most obvious outcome is he hits us. We're gonna have to take 2 damage. We go for it and he hits us. We're gonna have to endure harm and face death. Is that the right... Oh man, why do they make us make these decisions? That's the most obvious outcome, but I mean, if we gotta put it to fate again. Let's see. When you face physical damage, suffer health equal to your foe's rank. If your health is 0, suffer moment equal to any remaining minus health. Then roll plus health or plus iron. Yeah, we're gonna have to. You know what? We gotta endure harm. We're gonna take the damage. We're gonna take the hit. Things aren't looking good. My rolling has been atrocious, but we got a strong hit there. Shake it off. If your health is greater than 0, suffer -1 momentum exchange for +1 health. That I can't do. My health is 0. I am on a prayer. But we finally got a strong hit, and we were able to... Now that doesn't say... You fail, or your progress is undermined by a dramatic and costly turn of events. Well, we failed, and we got... You fail, or your progress is undermined. Based on this is an either or. Take +1 momentum for the strong hit and endure harm. No, I can't. Look, it's specific. Shake it off. If your health is greater than 0. Oh wait, embrace the pain. Oh. I see. Choose one. Okay. This hurts. You know what? You fail, or your progress is undermined by a dramatic and costly turn of events. I was still able, I could make the call on this. I was still able to get the bow. I just took an arrow for my trouble that time. That's an or, and we paid the price for it. So we paid the price to get the bow. We did get the bow. But we took the pain for it. So we're back with a bow without initiative. Does that seem like that's a fair trade-off, right? We made it. We got it. Because that's an or statement, not an and statement. Help me help you. What is going on here? This is all craziness. I can't even process what's just happened like in the last hour. This wasn't supposed to take this long. Is there something beeping? Oh, I know what it is. It's my dryer. I have my headphones on, so it's like muted. I thought it was coming from my computer somehow. All right, I managed to get the bow back and get back to the side of the tree, but I took an arrow in the shoulder for the trouble, and I can't turn the tide anymore. We have to go straight up. Clash. I could try to convince the foe. I could compel. Clash, strong hit, and yeah, better. Have you seen my rolls today? You've seen my rolls the entire time. It's obscene. My character, Fanatic, my character would never concede. However, his daughter is behind the tree with an arrow in her, dying. He's not worried at this point. He's not worried about his life. He's worried about her life. And even if he did try to compel, that doesn't mean this other person, is going to accept. Compel, clash, face danger. There's really nothing else in here that all right, what do you guys think? Hope for the best. Clash, Adria is all about clashing. Fanatic, I agree. I'm trying to figure out what my character would do. This is not a normal situation. If it was a one-on-one fight, he would finish the job. He would work at it, but he's also got other circumstances now that he's considering. His priority is his daughter surviving. But I think the best way that she survives is him finishing the job. We have to win initiative. We need a strong hit. We just had one with that. Could have used that roll. Wait, what did I roll that for? Oh, that was the endure. What was that for? That was the endure harm. Yeah, okay. Yep. I'm scared to roll. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared. I'm scared to roll. But we really got no choice. No. I don't have initiative. Nope. That has nothing to do with nothing to do with initiative. That's just a straight up harm roll. I don't have initiative. No way I'm getting initiative when I missed going for the bow and returning when I took a hit. There's no way I've got initiative. That one I'm going to refute you on. It doesn't say anything here about taking initiative. You don't even have, there's endure harm doesn't even have to be a combat thing. It's just a straight up harm thing. You could take harm from other means. It's not even, this isn't even, it's not some bonus. And I don't see anything in the combat thing saying that if you ever take harm, when facing damage, trauma, or no supply. Well, wait. No. That's not. Oh, wait. Follow these guidelines to track your initiative. When you score a strong hit, you take or retain initiative. Okay, is that... That seems like a bizarre... So we failed on that. Okay, but you know what? You're still doing a roll, so I guess that's... You are correct. When you score a strong hit, you take or retain initiative. All right. So we struggled a lot. We took the arrow, but our resolve, we let loose with one final arrow. We're going right for between the eyes, and we are going to end the fight. That's the whole point, was to get to initiative, because we've got 8. Time to fulfill. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. One time! I'll take the weak hit. As above, but you also must choose one. It's worse than you thought. Endure harm. You are overcome. Endure stress. Your victory is short-lived. A new danger or foe appears or an existing danger worsens. You suffer collateral damage. Well, the archer is felled. And we rush over to Tiva. And it's too late. She's gone. This archer and the panther, or the leopard, snow leopard, they caught us unaware, ambushed us, and I've had to pay the ultimate price. Right goes to Tiva. Sees that she's gone. She's bled out. The wound was too deep. He kneels. He embraces her, holds her in his arms. Tears are flowing down, hidden by the mask. What have I done? What have I done? You're careless. That should never have happened. Tiva. He looks down at her and he pulls his mask up over his head and stares at her. I I will avenge you. This I swear. And he is making swearing a vow of revelation. And it's a bond, so it's +1. And we got a weak hit. You're determined, but begin your quest with more questions than answers. Take +1 momentum and envision what you do to find a path forward. I think we already know what we have to do. We have to investigate the scene. But at this point, he is going, well, home is 2 hours away, and that's where he has to bring her body. And he's not going to leave the scene first, so he's going to tend to her right now, make her secure against the tree. I think he needs to also tend to his wounds. We have a bit of a reprieve here, so it's still early afternoon, or it's late morning, early afternoon, 11-ish. I think he's going to have to treat his wounds. Tiva is dead, Adria. Everything's surmounted. Tiva is... And we also... Yeah, whoops. I did not score a decisive hit. To finish it. I rolled another 10 on one of my progress. I got a weak hit on the progress. With everything that amassed, there's really no other outcome. So actually, this is just. We'll take this. We need to avenge Tiva's death. Yes, we got the attacker, but we need to find out if there's anything. Where's my? Do we have to? Maybe we have to set this as a vow. Okay, now we've got. Whoops. Regarding the attacker. Alright, so what did I say we had to do? I'm a little bit... we got the plus momentum. We oh yeah, okay. So we before we start investigating the scene, I prepare her body to travel. I just secure her, wrap her up, and lean her against the tree. Um, I've returned my mask. I didn't know if you saw that, Adria. I took off, Rake removed his mask, overlooking her, and vowed to avenge her. Um, so he turns his mask in place and he situates her and prepares her to move on after he needs to assess the scene. So he's got a couple items right now. He's got he's got a bunch of arrow shafts from the attacker. But he can go examine the body and gather information. So we are going to roll wits. Fortunately, that's my good thing. Not that it's really mattered at all, because my rolls have been insane. Gosh, man. So bad. Are you kidding me? Your investigation unearths a dire threat or an unwelcome truth that undermines your quest. Pay the price. Oh, wait. I'm going to turn that into a weak hit. I can't afford any other setbacks. I'm going to burn my momentum, and I'll beat that 5. Or I'll beat that 4 with the 5 momentum. Burn. Weak hit. The information complicates your quest or introduces a new danger. Envision what you discover or ask the Oracle and take 1 momentum. Wild blood. Tracking woodcraft or woodland creatures. Tracking would apply to this. I would have had a... You know what? I'm going to get the plus... I can use the wild blood. I was gathering information on tracking, and that's a correct application of this. Using my knowledge of tracking, woodcraft, I'm assessing his... I even had the bow, or the arrows, I even mentioned that. And woodland creatures. For that matter, I do know that the snow leopard is not native to this area. It's from the north. So that much I do know.